We've been playing a lot of the Evil Dead game, and we've noticed that our teammates are not great. Not great. Bad would be the word I would use. So here's how to be less bad at Evil Dead the game. This is the intro. Here are some awkward finger points. Fade to black. Womp. All right, so the early game is really all about stealth. The demon is looking for you. They do not know exactly where you are. They have a decent idea. So, number one, don't get in the car. The first tip would be to stop getting in the car. The car is loud and it goes on the map. If you get in the car in the beginning of the game, you have just lost the game for your team pretty much. I know it sounds like a great idea, like, hey, we'll get in the car and we'll rush to the next objective, but all you're doing is giving the demon free points and free levels, and they know where you are, and they're going to harass you the whole time, and you won't be able to level up. Number two, don't shoot your loud guns before the demon finds you. Like, if you have the crossbow, go ahead, shoot it. But for the most part, you just don't want to be shooting guns in the beginning. Every time you shoot off a gun, you make a loud sound. The demon knows the direction you are, and they will come over there. They'll harass you for the rest of the game. And number three would really be just to keep your fear low. In the beginning, you're all going to kind of try to run off a little bit. But if you're a character that is easily feared, you know, you run off by yourself, you go into a dark area, all of a sudden now you're in a scary area. If it looks like a scary area, your fear is going to go up more. Once your fear goes up to that little eyeball level, the demon knows where you are. Again, the early game is all about stealth, so if you can try to keep off the demon's radar for as long as possible, everyone gets to loot a little bit better. And number four, mark the crates, please. That should be number one, honestly, is mark the crates, because the little pink Fs that come out, they are for your team. Everyone gets them, and that's how you level up. Demon's just leveling up by doing anything. Very important that you level up as fast or faster than the demon, because eventually the demon's going to find you, and it's going to be very hard for your team to sit around and mark crates and all gather together, because you're going to be harassed and you're going to be fighting for your life. So if you find a crate, mark it. Number five, give your support items. That is your Shrimp's Colas. That is your amulets. Any support that uses their support items, they go to everyone around them. So gather on that Pablo. Let him give you a shield. Let Cheryl drink some sodas for you. They go to everyone. So unless it's in an extreme emergency, don't use it on yourself. Give it to your teammate. Mark it while you're fighting the demon. That Cheryl's going to be chugging sodas next to you, and your health's going to go up. So help your support help you. Number six is share your weapons. Give people the right weapons. Give your legendary ranged weapon over to your hunter. Give your legendary melee weapon over to that Ash that does melee damage, the warrior, because they're going to do more with it. A lot of the characters specialize in specific weapons, namely the hunters and the warriors. So if you give them the right weapon, they will protect you better. Some survivors specialize in a certain weapon, like Ed will specialize in the crossbow. So give him the really nice crossbow you just found, or really any crossbow. He'll do better with a white crossbow than he will with a purple shotgun. Arthur, give him a great sword. He'll do better with it. His white sword is better for him than many other melee weapons. So number seven is stop fighting the demon at unimportant locations. I see so many times, let's fight the necromancer over here at Twisted Towers or Rusty Lake. Like, who cares? You gotta leave. You gotta get out of there, because those little settlements, those places are filled with traps. The demon is going around marking and putting up all these traps. The traps cost them nothing. The demon wants you to stay there and walk into all these traps, get your fear up, and spawn a bunch of free minions for him. So you got to get out of there. If the demon's on you and you've already looted the place, or you've looked around a little bit, don't spend too much time in those named locations, because he's just going to spawn traps. And if you find a trap, just know that he's probably trapped every doorway, every pathway, and just go around it. Go out a window, you know, don't go through the doorway. And then get yourself to the woods, because it's harder for the demon to do anything for you when you're just running through the woods. Number eight, if the demon boss comes out, that is an all hands on deck situation. Like, everyone has to turn around and everyone has to kill that demon boss, because the one person that's getting targeted is just going to be sitting there trying to dodge. And that's what you should do. You should just try to dodge. It's got a 3-hit combo. Time it out. Dodge, dodge, dodge. And when I say hit that thing, I don't mean swing your melee weapon at it. I mean shoot a gun. Shoot that thing with a bazooka. A bunch of people just meleeing it, you're getting in the way of your hunter that is probably going to be able to just 3-shot the boss. Shooting bosses is usually more effective than meleeing them, and people bunching up on the boss just hurts your ranged attackers, and people can't get shots in. So you'll find a lot more success if you give them a little bit of space and just try to shoot them. Number 9 is to get everyone up before you finish the Dark Ones phase. You can't get anyone up after that's completed. After the third bar is gone, even if it's a glitch, I think it's a glitch right now, but if someone's down, you can't revive them. And if they're dead at that phase. So you can't revive, resurrect, anything. So if you can, hold it off, get that person up, and then keep going. But if there's a boss or some targeted demon out there, if there's a playable demon character out there, glowing red, that's the focus. Don't just stop there and try to get your guy up, because that's what he wants. The demon player wants you to try to get him. He's camping the body. He does it every time. Any smart demon player is just going to camp the body and hit you as you try to resurrect him. So don't do that. Kill the boss, then resurrect him. He can't do anything after that. He's got a long cooldown. And number 10, if you get to the Necronomicon phase, just survive. Just stay alive. This sounds so obvious, but the book is so hard to kill in 2 minutes that the demon has to possess a boss and just swing at it for a full minute. So all you have to do, all your job is playing distraction. But it's so much easier for the demon to kill you than it is for him to kill that book. So I hope these tips help you out, and I hope they help out some of the future teammates that I get, because I've been screaming at the mic a little bit. But we do stream on Tuesday and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. And if these tips helped you out, I mean, please give us a thumbs up, a like, that'd be great. Thanks.